Hello everyone, welcome back to another guitar tutorial. It's Clint, where I teach you guys how to play your favorite songs easily and in detail. So for today's song, we're going to be looking at the song Sunburn by Dominic Fike. So let's go straight right into it. So the chords that we're going to be looking at for this song are going to be these four chords right here, which are going to be the A minor chord, the open version, which is going to be this one right here. That's going to be dead string on the lower E string. It's going to be open 2, 2, 1, and then an open string on the high E string. Yep, next up is going to be the G major chord, which is going to be this one right here. That's going to be 3, 2, open, open, 3, then 3. Next up is going to be the C major chord, which is going to be this one right here. That's going to be a dead string in the lower E string. And that is going to be 3, 2, open, 1, and then open. And then lastly, it's going to be a version of the F major chord, which is going to be this one right here. Simple enough. Now for this one, we're going to be taking our thumb to mute the lower E string and the A string together by just letting it rest there, not pressing on it to create that dead sound like so. It's going to be dead string, 3, 2, 1, and then another dead string at the high E string. Yep, so all in all, we've got the A minor chord, G major chord, C major chord, and then the F major chord. And as the title suggests, we're going to be looking at a palm mute strumming technique or a palm mute strumming pattern, which is going to be this one right here that we're going to be using for the entirety of this song, which is going to be this one. So allow me to demonstrate. It's going to be like this. Yep. With a chord such as the A minor chord, for example, it's going to be like this. Yep, so to create that specific sound when strumming, I recommend you guys to use this part of your palm and pressing it on this part of your guitar, just the bridge. It's going to be like that. As we're using this to mute the part of that guitar to create that specific sound, we're going to be using our finger. It's going to be this one right here for our down strum, and this part of your thumb for the up strum. But if you prefer to use a pick, I recommend just using it like so, holding it perpendicular to your thumb, pinching it with your index finger, making sure that the tip's sticking out, and making sure that your forearm, wrist, and hand is not too loose or too tight, so that you'll be able to strum comfortably when it comes to playing this song. And once again, as you strum, just put this part of your palm or your hand on the bridge part of your guitar, and then just strum along, basically. Yep, pretty cool. So yeah, when it comes to the strumming pattern, there's going to be 3 things that we need to learn when it comes to doing this strumming pattern. So for the D symbols right here on your screen that doesn't have an underline, you're going to be doing small down strums, not accented ones, just your regular ones. So for these ones, we're going to be only strumming the top 3 or the thickest 3 strings in your guitar. Just try to aim for those 3 strings. It doesn't matter if you're accurate or not. Just make sure that you only focus on kind of like hitting a zone or a specific part on your guitar. Yep, just those top 3. Yep. So we're going to be doing 2 down strums just like that. So it's going to be, for example, with your A minor chord, it's going to be down, down. Yep. Just like that. And then for the next D with an underline, that's going to be your accented down strum. So for this one, we're going to be strumming your strings, all of the strings, as hard as you can, or with a bit more emphasis compared to the first 2 down strums that we've played earlier, to create a specific dramatic effect when doing the strumming pattern. So it's going to be, make sure that your palm does not lift or is not removed on this part of your guitar, so the sound stays consistent when strumming and the palm muted strumming style that I'm teaching you guys right now. So it's going to be, for the first 3 strums, it's going to be, yep. Allow me to show you guys a bit of an angle here. Yep, so it's going to be, yep. and then one more simple down strum. Yep, so far the first 4 down strums is going to be, so the first 4 down strums are going to be like so. Yep. And after that an up strum. Once again, do your best to kind of hit the thickest 3 strings. It's okay if you kind of hit the 4th one. That's fine, as long as you have the specific sound like so. Then up, down, then another accented down strum, then down, then up. Yep, so it's going to be. Yep, so it's going to be the A minor chord, G major, C, and the F chord. And with that said, that entire strumming pattern is going to be worked for 4 whole counts for each chord that you're going to be playing in this song. Okay, so when it comes to the chord progression that we're going to be using for this song, it's going to be this one right here. Now the chord progression is simple and easy in my opinion. It's the strumming pattern that's gonna get a little bit tricky, especially when you're new to the concept of palm mute strumming. So a bit of practice and you'll be able to get the hang of it. Hang in there, you got this. Okay, so with that said, the chord progression is going to be no chords for 8 counts, just doing the strumming pattern twice before we play the actual chords, which is going to be the A minor chord for 4 counts, G major chord for 4 counts, C major chord for 4 counts, then the F major chord for 4 counts, for a total of 15 repetitions afterwards. And yeah, that's our song basically from start to finish. So once again, no chords for 8 counts is going to sound a little bit like this. You can just hold your fretboard here for now. That's fine. A bit of a preparation before you get to actually play the chords. It's going to be. Then after that, the actual chords come. It's going to be the A minor chord for 4 counts first. It's going to be like this. G major chord for 4 counts. C major chord for 4 counts. And the F major chord for 4 counts. Yep, so all in all, it's going to be the A minor chord for 4 counts. G. C for 4. Then F for 4. Yep, just repeating that afterwards for a total of 15 repetitions, and that's your song basically from start to finish. And once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. Slow down, misdemeanor. Can you slow down now? Hold on, misdemeanor. Can you hold down now? Thank you guys for watching this far into the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, ring the notification bell down below so that more of you guys will be able to stay updated for future videos. And if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well. And I'll try to do it for you. And I'll also be able to show your support by sending a super thanks my way down below as well. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, so if you guys would like to watch my other Dominic Fike tutorial, just click this one right here. Or any other video for that matter, just click this one right here. It's all good. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.